this is Ranadeep Madhu. I've come up with another video. This time the video is on comical events or event. Basically, I'm not telling about events. Only one event I'm going to mention. Comical event happening in our society for past 40 years, shamelessly in front of us. So the comical event is that in terms of traffic mobility, we all know that in four wheelers we need driving license, we need registration of the four wheeler, and in two wheeler we have driving license along with registration of the four wheeler and helmet. Now the irony is that at the same time there happens another two wheeler which we call cycle. The cycle is a kind of two wheeler. It does not have a registration number. We don't require any driving license in order to ride it on the road. At the same time, we don't require helmet also. Have we ever come across any traffic police catching a bicycle rider without a helmet, fining him? Never. Have we ever caught a bicycle rider without having a registration number on the road? Never. Have you ever a traffic police asked a bicycle rider to show his driving license? Never. So this kind of comical event is happening for last 40 years in front of us on the road, on the main road, on the side road, on the gully, everywhere it is happening, but not a single traffic police actually catching a bicycle rider in this regard. So at the same time, the same bicycle rider, if he becomes a motorcycle rider, then the traffic police will come and will try to see his driving license, registration number, perfection, and if he is wearing helmet or not. So that you are understanding that this kind of ironical traffic rules being followed for last 40 years in our society, and is definitely, I don't know why the traffic police has become lenient towards bicycle rider but not with motorcycle riders or four wheelers drivers. Why this kind of partiality being created for four wheeler drivers, two wheeler, I mean motorcycle or scooty riders? Why this kind of partiality is being created? Is there any rule or law should be followed on road for four wheelers, for two wheelers, especially motorcycle, scooty, or for three wheelers like auto rickshaw? Are there any kind of restriction being required for these riders or drivers? So it's I think a double standard law in traffic condition, and we really don't know how we are going to change this law, because this law has been completely partial with cycle riders for past 40 years. And it's a shame that is both the riders are riding on road, be it a main road, be it a side road, and in spite of that we are becoming completely blind towards cycle riders. And probably you would also agree with me, these cycle riders only has the more prone to accidents, and in order to avoid those accidents, three wheelers, four wheelers, in fact motorcycles and scooters are basically getting into accidents in order to avoid cycle riders accidents. So it's a shame. So it's shame as well as a irony in our society. So just in the beginning of this year 2026, I was actually thinking on these regards, in this direction, and then all of a sudden I realized that this is the condition happening for past 40 years in our society, and everybody is making a blind eye towards them, and that way it is creating more accidents on road. Had we able to controlled cycle riding activity through helmet, through driving license or registration, then the accidents on the road would be minimized. But anyway, we have not taken any sort of initiatives in this regard, and probably by just looking at the cycle riders activity on road, at their whims and fancies on road, the pedestrian also follow their footsteps, and in that way accidents tend to happen, and the entire blame actually being put on four wheelers, three wheelers, and two wheelers, motorcycles, scooties. So it's a shame in our society that we are completely giving a negligent eye to them and a complete strict eye to us, and in that way we are becoming what called we are being harassed on the road, and cycle riders are becoming more independent in terms of creating a mess on the road. So very pathetic in this regard. What I believe that some sort of rules, which should be rules or law, should be enforced such that both the riders, be it a cycle or be it a four wheelers or two wheelers, three wheelers, both type of riders would completely ride on road peacefully without hampering each other's movement. So that should be the rule. And obviously this is a kind of comedy happening last 40 years, and probably if this kind of comedy is, because nowadays everything is online and there is camera on every nook and corner of the road, so they are getting the videos are being captured, and believe me, people are becoming, especially the riders, the drivers are becoming a little bit not they are becoming unrest in nature, so they will definitely take actions against this, because in one hand you are giving a complete freebie to cycle riders, and rest everybody is suffering. So anyway, so it's an next request that if this kind of freebie is being provided to cycle riders, so they should be given a proper path on road, can be called as cycle path, such that they cannot able to make a mess on the road, because a driver's speed is definitely on city is if it's a perfect road, then it is 60 kilometer per hour. A cycle speed, how much it will be? If it is a manual cycle, it will be around 10 to 15 kilometer, and if it is an electric cycle, then it will be around 25 to 30 kilometer per hour. But no way these cycles will able to reach the speed of four wheelers, and in that way they are creating a jam on the road. So anyway, they should be given a proper cycle path such that all their freebies can be easily be tackled on those path only. So that's it. I believe that this is just an awareness video, and just to make you aware that this kind of situation is happening for last 40 years on our road, and nobody is taking any actions on this. So that's it. If you feel like giving a thumbs up to this video, please do so, and please subscribe my channel Ronnie's Identity in YouTube, and stay tuned for more updates and videos in the future. I wish you nice night. Bye.